another part of the Earthbound 120 challenge. As you may recall, last time we got the... Jesus Christ. It's lagging like hell here. Oh boy. But if you may recall last time, we got the side caramel from the Dolly's clocks. We got very lucky with that. However, we're still trying for the sudden gut spell from the enraged fireplug, with no luck yet. And it is certainly taking a toll on my psyche. But today, I hope, at the very least, I hope to get the sudden gut spill. Whether that will happen or not is dependent on luck. I hope I can get it today, though. I really hope I can. That would make me pretty happy. What the hell was that? Was that the... Weird. What was it? We 6154. Yeah. Oh, alright then. Why not? Suppose probably should. Because really, if I try to run away and fail, I'm just gonna waste more time than I would just beating it the fuck up in the first place. Well, with the robo pumps, it's a little different. If it's just a robo pump. Really now? Really? That was a little excessive, wasn't it? Right, I wanted to check yeah, I'd probably put them in the Escargo Express. Because I'm playing a another playthrough of Earthbound on the SNES Classic. I got it like 4 or 5 days ago. It's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty fun. Especially really because you know, like I could emulate all of those games, but it's not really a matter of that. It's also a matter of getting to play on an actual SNES with an actual SNES controller, which that's really fun. And to be honest, I'll probably also do, well, and also you get to play it through HDMI on TV, which I could hook up my PC. Well, my PC, my laptop. Which, it's kind of like a PC actually. It's powerful. I got a pretty powerful laptop. It's nice. But I could hook my laptop up to the TV, but it's just a lot more trouble than it's worth necessarily. It's just nice having an actual, you know, not a SNES, but a SNES Mini. I mean, I also wouldn't be against owning an actual SNES or NES and like Sega Genesis and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool and pretty cool to have. Even if I wouldn't use them all that often necessarily, but I think that would be, you know, cool to have. And in 64 as well. Well, because, well, with an N64, I've actually played an actual N64 before. But it has been a while since I've played with an actual N64 controller on an actual N64. It's probably been like 2-3 years, I'd say. Because, well, the takeaway I got from back then is that I don't like the N64 controller. And really the only reason I say that is because I don't like the Z button. The Z button's on like an arm on the back and it's just really awkward to press. I mean, if I you know, played an actual N64 today, my opinions might be different. Which I kind of would be interested in seeing. But like a SNES controller. SNES controllers are actually really good. They do get kind of uncomfortable to hold and, you know, press the buttons on. Sometimes after a while. But I also feel like this because I have pretty, you know, decent large hands. But I mean, it's not bad. It's a very good controller, especially for its time. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the SNES controller makes my hands uncomfortable after like just a couple hours all the time. It really doesn't. And I'm also not trying to shit on the SNES controller. I love SNES controllers. They feel very good to hold, and they feel very good to control and stuff like that. But I still would say the GameCube controller is my favorite controller of all time. Just because it might be because of nostalgia, because the GameCube was the first console I really actually played. That might have something to do with it. But it's also just because the GameCube controller is just an actually great controller. It's really just because the GameCube controller is really just a great controller. Like, it feels great to hold, it feels great to control, it feels responsive. And especially with how many, well, not how many, but button combinations you can pull, but the triggers on the GameCube are very refined, actually. And it's very cool, actually. Because, well, I suppose it's a thing with, like, Xbox and I'm not sure what PlayStation, but I definitely think I definitely think that, no, I think I can remember playing a few Xbox games that had mechanics, really, the mechanic I'm referencing is, one I can really think of is, Super Mario Sunshine, where if you hold the right trigger, until it clicks, you get a different result than if you just, like, lightly hold it, lightly depress it, without it going so far as you making it click. Well, I think that's a very neat, and that's a very cool system, and it's a very good system, really. Not only is it being efficient, with, you know, the controller size, and not having too many buttons on it, but it's also really just cool. And, fuck, I forgot what else I was gonna say about it. It is cool, and it is efficient. And, fuck, what was I gonna say about it? It's very fun to do, I suppose. I was gonna say something like that. Obviously, it's not the best wording, but, it is very kind of satisfying to do, actually. And I mean, I've definitely played my fair share of Xbox games that also have that kind of feature, where, for instance, if you, like, hold down the right trigger, rather than if you like hold it down rather than just like lightly fuck, lightly depressing it. like if you hold it down, well actually, I can't remember any specific games that M would do that, but I think it's a thing in a lot of shooters. Where like if you lightly press on the right trigger, you'll shoot, but you'll have a greater degree of movement while you're shooting. And if you hold down right trigger, it'll be more focused. I think I've seen at least a couple shooters that do that on Xbox, which is also neat, but it's not as satisfying as the GameCube controller. I think especially because you don't get that click that you get with the GameCube controller. And that click is very satisfying. I love hearing that click. And I mean, really, not only is it satisfying to hear that click, but it also, you know, tells you. Like you don't even have to look at the right button. You can just listen to it. But I mean, the click is very satisfying. I cannot overstate that. The click is very satisfying. At least to me. I love the click. I suppose that this was probably, I was probably just talking about a greater point, that the game controller is a great controller. And more reasons that I can cite as to why it's a great controller is that, well, Jeff's dead, but is that one, it's just satisfying to hold. Oh, no, never mind, Jeff's not dead. Orange Jesus said not today. But the GameCube controller is just satisfying to hold. It just feels good to hold. Like, it's not too light, where it doesn't really feel like you're holding anything, but at the same time, it's really not very heavy. And the buttons are very, you know, it's very colorful. Like, it's not like too colorful where it just looks goofy. But it is color coded and it does look nice. If I could say one thing, although I'm not really sure if this is saying much about the game controller itself, or just saying more about me and my memory, but like, for instance, I definitely do have trouble remembering which one's the X and which one's the Y button. You know, even to this day, I still do have a lot of trouble remembering which is the X and which is the Y button. Frequently, I will have to, look to see which one I'm gonna press or which one I am pressing. Well, choose which one I am pressing. Usually if I've already pressed it, I know which one it is. So if either done what I wanted to do or done what I didn't want to do. But I'm not really sure if that's saying more about the game controller design itself. If that's a bad design, or I just don't have a sheet memory. Both of which could be true. Because I definitely do have a sheet memory. And the game controller might be kind of badly designed in that aspect, maybe. But I really don't even think so, to be honest. Really, I don't even think so, to be honest. Well, let's see, we've already covered. I just went over. It feels good to hold, and it's easy to hold as well. And the buttons, as well, are laid out in such a way where it just feels natural to press them. And also the analog stick. The analog stick is fantastic. It's great for casual play, and it's just also great for speedrunners as well. I at least know of one speedrunner. There's probably more, but I at least know of one. I'm Glower, who does Paper Mario speedruns. And he uses a game controller for one part. For just one part. For really just one. Actually, no, I think he only uses it for one trick, actually, but it's because with the game controller, the analog stick has notches, which is very, very good if you want to hold certain angles. The GameCube's D-pad isn't all that, but to be honest, it doesn't really have to be all that. To be honest, it doesn't really have to be all that. Because, well, the D-pad isn't really a primary thing in most controllers, really. Although, I could say that the Xbox One controller does have a good D-pad. Much better than the Xbox 360 controller's D-pad. If I had to say anything. The C-stick is nice. I would say it's kind of an improvement upon. Well, yeah, no, I would say it really just an improvement upon the N64's C-stick in quotation marks, quote-unquote C-stick. Because it's not really a C-stick, it's just 4 C buttons. Which, well, I guess I really shouldn't have called it a C-stick then, should I? I should have just called it the C buttons. Because, you know, that's what people actually call it, but, I feel like having a C-stick is better because, well, for the C stick and C buttons, you don't really hold them diagonally. You just hold them left, right, up, or down. Well, at least for OOT you do. You hold it. Either press left, press right, press up, press down. I don't know. I think the C buttons are kind of cool, but I mean they're not really that good. And I mean, one thing I could fault the GameCube controller for, but I'm not really sure this is a big fault per se, because most GameCube games don't use the Z button like on the GameCube controller for like much. But the Z button is kind of placed in an awkward position. But it's not like that really matters per se, because for most GameCube games, at least that I've seen, because most GameCube games, I don't want to say all because I might be wrong, but I can at least say most GameCube games don't really use the Z button for anything too important per se, or like anything that you won't just have to like press it. Like for instance, like if you were playing Mario 64 on the GameCube with the GameCube controller, and for some reason you had the Z button mapped to the Z button on the GameCube controller, yeah, it would be bad. It would be pretty bad. But for instance, I mean, but I mean, it's not really a very important button for most GameCube games. And even in the case of Mario 64, holy shit. Holy shit. There are... Wow. Wow, that's unbelievable. That is just unbelievable. Wow, that is wow. That is definitely surprising. No, I usually don't talk about this, but usually when I record these, I will have the TV on, but muted, of course, so you know you don't hear it, because otherwise you would definitely hear it. But you should get rid of an item. I don't need a protein drink. Here, Jeff. But and usually I just have an Adult Swim. But right now there's this stupid fucking show, and it uses a very stupid fucking trope that's that I think is appropriate to call I'm not sure what it's appropriate to call it, but it's at least as far as I can tell a Western only trope that's only come out of the West. And it is a style that is supposed to mimic anime style, but it doesn't really do that. Like, no anime looks like this. Like, not even anime from the 80s looks like this. Like, not even anime from the 2000s look like this. Well, it's basically trying to parody anime style, actually, really. It's not trying to imitate it or whatever I said first, but it's trying to parody it, and it's just fucking stupid. Really, like, why? Like, it's just fucking stupid. And like, it always tries to, and usually in shows like these, it does very, very much try to portray anime as over the top bullshit. You know, like, wacky stuff always happens. Like, whoa. It's just fucking stupid. Like, really, like, it's just fucking stupid. And really, like, I don't know who is this supposed to appeal to? Like, who watches this? And like, the person, like, the people who make this, like, what do they think? Do they think this is funny? Do they think people will like this? I don't. Do they hate anime? Do they love anime? Or, I really don't know their intentions, or their intentions, or really if they think this is funny or not. Because, like, I can guarantee you if I had the sound on, I could hear the jokes. I guarantee you they probably won't be funny. Like, I really don't understand. These styles of shows. Like, I really don't. And also another thing I hate, which I've seen Adult Swim do, is I hate when specifically, I'm not saying it couldn't happen or it wouldn't happen in an Eastern or Japanese setting, because really I don't know much about Japan. But really, what I hate is when, like, for instance, Adult Swim. They hold on. There's a fucking well, apparently the so-called creator of the show, it's just like the fucking cut to it live action of him just sitting on a fucking bar stool spouting fucking nonsense to us. I can only assume, because I can't hear him. I wouldn't wish to hear him. I wouldn't wish probably anyone. I wouldn't wish that fate upon my worst enemy to hear him. What I can only infer about what just happened, and before it cut to this live action section with the creator of the show, as they call it. I'm not sure if it actually is the creator of the show. It could just be an actor, but there was like a fucking phone that popped out of the ocean, and it was pink. It was called the homophone. It showed a picture of like an actor or some bullshit. I don't know actors, to be honest. I don't watch movies very often, and I don't really keep up with actors or actor drama or any of that bullshit. I just really don't care about that shit. But they showed a picture of an actor. They showed someone's headshot. And then the text popped on the screen that said puns are funny. And I mean, what I can only assume that was the guy talking about, like, I don't know, he's not homophobic or whatever bullshit. I don't really know, to be honest. But like, I really hate when so-called quote-unquote otakus are very over-exaggerated. Their whole lifeblood is anime. Otakus are weeaboos. Whatever they want to call them. But like, we're just blown way out of proportion. They're way over the top. Their whole lifeblood is anime. They're obviously a fat, ugly bastard. They totally fit in with fucking someone in Dojin. You know, like, they're so fat, you know, the fat flaps just fly over the fucking place. And they're like, "Goo, senpai." It's just like, who finds that funny? I mean, I'm not saying it's offensive, but I don't see the humor in that. God, how long have I rambled on for about meaningless bullshit? Far too long? Far too short? I don't know. The only thing I know for sure, though, is that I haven't gotten the Senpai Skull from these enraged fire plugs, and I'm sad. It makes me sad. I can't lie. It does make me sad. Oh yeah, it was before, like 20 minutes ago or something, or probably. was talking about how I was doing another playthrough of Earthbound on Miss SNES Classic. And while doing that, I found the contacts in the desert, and I read the sign that's near it. It's like, hey, give these to me, and I'm in the second floor of the bakery in Forsyth. And it's like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do with the glasses. Yeah, the contacts, right, duh. I think I remember doing that before. And then when that happened, I was like, what did I do with the contacts in my 128 challenge? And I concluded that I probably just put them in the Escargot Express because I didn't have a use for them yet. You know, it's almost unbelievable that I've went this long, and I've gotten two side caramels from the Dolly's clocks, but I haven't gotten anything from the Enraged Fire Pump. I haven't gotten the Southern Guts Pull. To be honest, if I said that before I did this, I would say probably not. I mean, statistically, that's probably not gonna happen, but it fucking did happen. But I do think that about the for instance, the show, I'm trying to like parody an anime art style and looking like absolute garbage while doing it. I think it's a part of a bigger issue of many really just Adult Swim shows. Well, Adult Swim shows and other shows. Not Adult Swim. But looking like shit on purpose. For instance, there was this one show that it's out now, but I saw so many trailers for it on Adult Swim. I was watching Adult Swim like the past week or so, and it just looks garbage. called YOLO Crystal Fantasy, and it just looks like absolute shit. And it's like, why? Why? Just fucking why? Like, it's not like a minimalist art style has to look like garbage. Like, for instance, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's a pretty simplistic art style, but it doesn't look like shit. In fact, it looks kind of decent, at the very least. At the very least, it doesn't look like shit. I would say it doesn't look very good. You might be right there, but it doesn't look bad. And I mean, other shows like Mr. Pickles, it has a simplistic art style, but in a very simplistic and an absurdist art style, but it doesn't look like shit either. Like, it looks very absurd and very strange, but it doesn't look bad, necessarily. And to me, that's not what it appears like what YOLO Crystal Fantasy is doing. And I mean, really, there's a lot of shows like that these days on Adult Swim and this other shows like that. You know, like Adult Swim shows, but like not on Adult Swim, on YouTube or just on the internet in general. It's like I don't know. It's like it's becoming trendy to like leave your art style half finished or whatever these days. Like, that's funny or that's cool or whatever. And another thing is that the main character is, well, both of the main characters. The main characters are two women who live in Australia, and do random bullshit. It's an Adult Swim show. You get what you get. But I mean, I'm not sure if this is intentional or she's just supposed to be a trainee, but one of them definitely looks like a man. Like, unmistakably looks like a man. Like, she has hair on her legs, and it's like, I don't, like, they definitely call her, like, they definitely say two women. for instance, an example of more absurd art style is a fairly recent Adult Swim show that came out like last year. I watched a lot of episodes of it, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. It's actually pretty funny, which is kind of shocking because definitely in recent years, Adult Swim is taking a massive shit. At least on original shit. Like, called, The Adventures of Tiptoe or whatever. It looked very good, but it was definitely in an absurdist style. Like, a lot of what happened was, very absurd. The main plot was about this adventure called Tiptoe, who was basically had plot armor for fucking everything. Everything would always work out for him, and even if it immediately didn't, some fucking magic gnome head would be like, "Remember, Tiptoe, this is bullshit." And you'd be like, "Oh yeah," and just win. Which, I mean, it is only a 15 minute little show. But I mean, it's not like it's even really a bad thing, to be honest, because it does add to the absurdity in the comedy. But about a adventurer who is addicted to quests, really addicted to questing. He loves quests, and you do whatever quest do. He goes really fucking everywhere, just asking anyone to give him a fucking quest to do fucking anything. No, it's not a very deep or intriguing plot, but it's not a very deep or intriguing plot, but it's a nice plot. Oh god, no. Oh no. Well, no. Yeah, no, I don't. Well, actually, I don't really know how I feel about this anymore, to be honest, because, well, I'm just seeing a new, I just saw a trailer for a new anime premiering on Toonami. It's called, Assassination Classroom. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna watch this, but if anyone does watch this, if they're familiar with that Assassination Classroom, but, it's actually a pretty decent anime. I actually really kind of liked it, actually, to be honest, which is surprising, because one of my friends does say I am picky with my anime, and, well, I would really say that's true. I am picky. I only watch stuff that I deem to be good, really good. Really good, but at least, not just mediocre garbage. Like, I'm not gonna want, like, Darling in the Fran, or, like, ReZero, or any of that garbage. But, I did watch Assassin's Classroom, and, I could try to give you a summary of the plot, but if I do try to do that, I might just ramble on for fucking ever. About like what I remember. Which actually I don't remember why he's teaching them how to kill him. I think it might be because there's more of him, and so he's teaching them how to kill him, so they can kill the others of him. That sounds like it might be plausible, but it's basically like this yellow octopus thingy just suddenly one day just blew up basically like 80% of the moon. So it's a permanent crescent moon. Like, just really just instantaneously, it just fucking blew up in the sky. And everyone's all fucking scared. And, I can't remember how, but, he kinda got, like, a class, like a D class, in a Japanese school. No, it was an F class thing, I can't remember, but, which is basically, like, the students, which are, like, the bottom of the barrel shit. And, he's teaching a class of them to be able to kill him. And like, he's not gonna accept any half-ass bullshit. It's actually fairly fun. I like it. Well, because it has a nice mix of slice of life and comedy, and also plot, like actual plot. And it's nice, but I stopped watching at the end of the second season because they made a decision that I was just really pissed off about. And like, usually, for me, when something really pisses me off in an anime, I'm probably just gonna stop watching the anime. Well, not really pisses me off, or just pisses me off in an anime. I'm probably just gonna stop watching the anime unless there's like some really good factors that I want to keep going for. But it was like, I can't remember, but it was like criminals who it was like a criminal underworld leader or whatever the fuck that, you know, tried to kill them all. And like at the end, the main protagonist, like, you know, there's a lot of different main protagonists, but he's really like the main one, to be honest. But he just wouldn't kill him. Like, even though he was quite happy to kill him, he just wouldn't kill him, and that pissed me off to no end. I hated that. So like, that made me furious. But anime I have watched and have were decent, I would say. I wouldn't say they were good, because they're not good. Well, I'm not sure about... Well, at the very least about, I can't remember, it's like, I can't remember what the actual name of the anime is, but it's like, they play shogi, and it's like the whatever the title is, this work is never done. And it's quite a cute and sometimes funny. It's quite a cute and comical slice of life anime. It does have some cheerleading moments, shit like that. But for the most part, it's just cute and slice of life. And really, the only problem I could really see with that is that the main character's love interest is a tsundere bitch. I hate her. Like, she's the worst, and she's the main character's love interest. Like, why? That is a trope that I don't know why, but I see it a lot in anime, so I get the impression that a lot of Japanese men, well, in anime producers, but a lot of anime producers, which, not anime producers, because just Japanese people, for some reason, love tsunderes a lot, and to be honest, when I try to go, look for places to complain about it, I see a lot of love and support for tsunderes, and I'm like, why? Why? I still don't understand it. I don't know why people like tsunderes. Tsunderes are the worst trope, the worst stereotype. Especially violent tsunderes. Like, not all tsunderes are bad, but most are. If I would have to, if I had to, say it as percentage, I would say 95% of all tsunderes are bad. Sometimes they're good at them. For instance, Natsuki and Doki Doki Literature Club. She's a little soon, but she's the kind of soon where, she's not really violent per se, but where it's cute. Like, she's not really violent, she's just kind of like baka, denies her feelings. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute sometimes. But violence tsunderes, I don't see why anyone likes them. Like, it baffles me. It baffles the mind. Like, even yanderes, I wouldn't say are as bad as tsunderes. I would say yanderes are more... appealing than tsunderes, to me. But really, what I think it is really it's just more everything in moderation, really. Oh shit! Goddamn. But well, because I mean, too much much yandere is definitely a bad thing. Definitely not a good thing. But too much soon is definitely a bad thing as well. But like a moderation, like a little yawn, or wait, what didn't I say? No? I guess I didn't. But like a little soon, I would say it's kind of it is acceptable. I would want to say it's not acceptable, but just because there's just so many bad sceneries, I just don't even want to see any kind of scenery whatsoever. But I will try to be open-minded, and some sceneries can be good. And I'm not even saying comical violence in anime is always bad. It can sometimes be funny. But it really doesn't feel that way, especially when it's done over and over and over again. Kind of. One example of this that I'm thinking of is well, actually an anime I stopped watching, but it's a magical index. Well, I liked Index, but it was just it's very tropey. It's very tropey, and I don't know. Like I did like it, and it was the plot was very good, but there was just a lot of stuff I did not like about it. But the other anime that I would say recently. I would say recently, but to be honest, I really don't think that's appropriate to say I've watched it recently. Because it's probably been like, well, yeah, like a year in some since I've watched it. It's called Miss Vampire in My Neighborhood, and it's a nice little slice of life anime about a vampire and a girl living together. A vampire lol and a high school girl living together. It's fun. It was tagged as shoujo-ai, which actually I forget what does shoujo. Because I was gonna say shoujo-ai means girls love, but I'm not sure it's true. I feel like shoujo-ai might mean young girls. But actually this is bugging me. Hold on, I have to look this up actually. After this battle. But thankfully there was no obvious romance really. There was some, I think. There was some, but you could interpret it just, or you could really just ignore it as well. But apparently shoujo ai does just mean girls love. Which I definitely don't like. I don't like Yuri at all. And I'm not sure I can really explain it. It's just I don't like it. I just don't. And it's not like I feel any fonder towards really any form of romance, to be honest. Like, in some specific instances, I do like romance. For characters that I feel have, earned it, or, whatever, but for more tropier animes, not really. Usually I try to stay away from romancy animes. It's not because I necessarily dislike romance as a concept, but it's not that I necessarily dislike romance as a concept in anime, but most of the romance anime that are specifically made to tag anime or tagged as romance and be romance anime are usually quite shit at it. One anime that I think was tagged romance, I can't remember what it was called, but it was about a girl who was like kidnapped by a yokai from a young age, and actually like their goddess of wisdom, and like they took out one of her eyes and they like chopped off one of her legs or some shit, and so like she walks with like a cane. Actually, I'm not sure about the leg, but she just walked. Actually, no. Yeah, the leg I'm kind of certain of actually. But like she walked with a cane and she had a glass eye. And there was this other guy who was like apparently like I don't know, like repulsive to yokai. And like they were quite obviously falling in love with each other. Well, he could see yokai. They were repulsed by him because he like ate a like a mermaid yokai or whatever the fuck. He ate some kind of yokai and gained like regenerative properties and other such bullshit. And the first two episodes were actually, especially the second episode. The second episode I actually kind of liked. Actually, I would say. The second episode I liked. The first episode was a little more rickety, but and I especially thought the girl was cute because I'm not really sure how to properly say it necessarily, but I definitely do feel that well, definitely like missing body parts like a glass eye or like a missing leg and walking with a cane. I feel like that's kind of Mo. That's kind of Mo. It's kind of Moe. I like that. It's cute. But I mean, I didn't really that romance. I kind of did like it, to be honest, because kind of felt earned necessarily. I don't know. It didn't really feel as forced or whatever. It felt kind of nice. I kind of liked it, but all that changed the third episode. And, like, the third episode was like they reintroduced the main character guy's old ex-girlfriend. Well, not old ex-girlfriend, but just ex-girlfriend. Just some ex-girlfriend. And apparently, like, she got a job with like the police force or whatever. But that's not the point. The point was you see the main character girl. And she like shows up to like fight a fucking ghost. You know, meh. It's kind of not what I got in, what I started watching anime for. And that's kind of when I had doubts. But there was definitely one line, and well, I kind of like accidentally like saw the comments before I started watching the episode, and there was like one comment about how like I don't know how like they had sex or whatever, and then there was one line that the main character with the glass eye said that I instantly turned me off of the anime and just really made me kind of pissed off, to be honest. Yeah, kind of pissed off. I was like, I just don't like that. But it was like she said, like she got like hit by like some bullshit or something, and she was like, "Ow, but that doesn't hurt as much as getting your hymen torn." I was like, "What the hell?" I just, that just really just pissed me off. Really, I didn't like that. Well, because it doesn't really feel like. Well, because can't really speak, but well, because it just feels out of place. It just feels like why are you just saying that? Just randomly, like, just feels out of place. I mean, like such a personal thing. It's just like it just feels out of place. I just. You know, it definitely was a shame because I was really liking the anime. It is very hard for me. It is very hard for me to get on with It is very hard for me to find an anime that I actually do enjoy. Because a lot of anime, well, really, I just take one look at them and I'm just like, you know, that just looks garbage. Or that just doesn't look for me. You know, it doesn't really sound good. But, it's very hard for me to find an anime that I actually do enjoy. It is hard for me to find anime that I even want to watch the first episode of, and even rarer for me to find anime that I watch the first episode of, and I really like it. That practically almost never happens, but that I like it enough to be like, okay, I think I would watch this anime. That is pretty rare. I think the last anime that I think I really found that I really liked was Cromartie High School, and that wasn't really just by randomly searching it. That was by finding a flash on 4chan on F, and you know, the flash. I was like, this is pretty funny actually. What anime is this from? And so I searched. I don't think I asked where it was from. Maybe someone else asked, or I searched other versions of that flash trying to see if someone asked or someone said where it's from. And eventually I found it was from Cromartie High School, and I watched Cromartie High School. And Cromartie High School, 10 out of 10, really. I loved that anime. That anime, it was so funny. It was so funny. Not only that, it did well as well. It looked good as well. Sorry for the stuttering. Oh boy, how long is this going on for? Is this going on for like 2 hours? Oh no, it's only going for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Oh boy, the charger's not plugged in. Hold on. Thank God I noticed that before my computer up and died. That would have been unfortunate. Where's... Oh, it's not plugged in. And I'll do it to you. But man, Cromartie High School was... That was some funny ass shit. Let me tell you. Like, man, that was some good ass shit. Well, because the kind of anime I like, I don't really like the more plot-centric anime, the more action anime, because a lot of those are just garbage. Just sane garbage. Or really, I just don't care about the plots necessarily, or I don't want to watch an action anime. Yeah, it's just really all of those things, really, to be honest. But, really, I only want, like, one of those anime if, like, one of my friends recommended it to me. And, like, I look at it, and, like, I think I would like it. Well, for instance, the one I could think of the most for that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think Lewis recommended that to me, God, like 4 years ago, probably. I think he was the one who recommended it to me. I can't remember. Like 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe even longer than that. But and man, is it a great anime and manga? Because I watched parts 1, 2, and 3 of the anime of, and I love them. They were fucking amazing. They were fantastic. And actually no, I watched parts 1, 2, and 3, and 4 anime, and they were fantastic. They were great. But of course, that was the time. But of course, that was at the time when Part 5. They're all were all the memes of Part 5 never going to be animated ever. Part 5 never going to be animated. Part 5, when's Part 5 going to confirm? Stuff like that. And and I read the Part 5 manga, but well, at first when I read the manga, it was not very good, because back like 2 years ago, I would say, the Part 5, a lot of the Part 5 scans were not very good. Really comparable in quality to the Duang the famous Duang scans of Part 4. Very bad grammar. Mostly not colored. Sometimes it was colored, but usually they were not colored. God damn it, I'm gonna die. Both dead. But they were not good. But luckily, while I was reading it, I'd gotten probably like 30, 40 chapters in, I would say. Maybe a little bit less than that. No, I think I got to the Grateful Dead arc, or somewhere around there. Maybe give or take. Maybe give or take a chapter or two. But, I don't know. Oh, okay. But, the manga was being remade. And, it's getting, like, actually, colored, actually decent fucking, an actual decent, translations. And it was nice. And the Part 5 manga, I like that. That was very nice. I read Part 6 manga as well. Part 6 manga, very good as well. Of course, I think I did run into a couple of chapters in the Part 6 manga that originally weren't colored. But I think that was fixed by switching to a different manga site or something. Something like that. And after that, of course, I read the Part 7 manga. which that was fairly recently. I think I would say probably like maybe 2 years ago. I read that, and boy, was the Part 7 manga is fucking fantastic. Steel Ball Run is I'm not sure if I would say it's my favorite JoJo part, but I would definitely say it is fantastic. He's definitely if not number one, he's definitely number two. And to be honest, I think I would say Steel Ball Run is my favorite JoJo part. And I would say if I had to choose, that my least favorite JoJo part is Part 4, Diamonds Unbreakable. Not to fault Diamonds Unbreakable for anything, Diamonds Unbreakable is still a great part. You know, it's a JoJo part. But it's just not as interesting as other parts. Like, it's more slice of lifey. Some people say, and to some extent that is true. And I know I do like slice of life anime, but it's also JoJo isn't really supposed to be so well. I don't know, to be honest. But I just don't really like Part 4 as well as other parts. And I am still currently reading JoJo Leon. And JoJo Leon is interesting up to this point. I know kind of what's going on, but it's still kind of hazy. And it does kind of feel like it might wrap up soon. Like, in another set of 10 chapters. Like, not next 10 chapters, so like, maybe like 40 or 50 chapters, maybe? I could definitely see it wrapping up in 40 or 50 chapters. Whether it will or not, I don't really know, but I could definitely see it happening. Because it does sort of feel like it is kind of reaching its climax. But of course, like, a main villain hasn't really been introduced yet. Which is surprising. And it would be definitely very interesting if JoJo Leon didn't really have a main villain. I'm not sure if it would be good or not, but it certainly would be interesting. It kind of does actually have a main villain right now, but I'm not really sure if he is the main villain, or because he doesn't really feel like he could be the main villain, but he's the closest thing to a main villain that we have now, at the very least. Like, he does call a lot of shots. And his stand is impressive, and his stand is impressive as well. And there's a lot of cool shit you can do. You could do with it, but I'm not sure if he's the main villain. I definitely feel like someone, might be pulling his strings. That is certainly possible. You know, I am actually kind of surprised that I haven't gotten it yet, to be honest. I am kind of surprised. But we will have to see, of course, once you're going on. To be honest, I don't really have a theory per se by myself. I feel like he could be the main villain. He certainly feels the closest thing to a main villain we have right now. Whether he is actually the main villain will still have to be seen, but I definitely feel like he could. I definitely feel like he could have some. There could be someone higher than him pulling the strings. Or at least, maybe not pulling the strings, but at least above him. I feel like that's certainly possible. Either or is really a possibility. You never know with Iraqi, really. But I still am reading JoJo. I'm not reading them as fast as I could because I am waiting for the color parts to come out. Because, well, one, I just don't want to read black and white manga. I just think it looks like trash. And of course, for a manga like JoJo, where it's pretty action-packed, and a lot of shit does happen, having the color there to help you see. Damn, why did I do that? But to help you see what's happening is definitely good, because I've definitely been down that rabbit hole. Reading part 5 without color, and boy oh boy, was it very hard to tell what the fuck was actually happening. Some of that was definitely because even when it was colored, there definitely was still some confusion about just exactly what was actually happening. Which is why the anime is nice as well. what's happening, miss. You missed twice. What the hell's going on, bud? Jeff had to kill that one all by himself. What's going on there, Ness? But, it is certainly difficult to tell what's happening. Sometimes even with color, it's still difficult to tell what's happening. What exactly is happening. And also, I mean, I would just read it, even if I did read it in black and white, I would just really read it with color anyways when it came out. Because really, reading Silver Run taught me that. Color adds so much more. Because the colors in Silver Run are absolutely mind blowing. Like, there are some absolutely gorgeous uses of color in Silver Run. And absolutely gorgeous uses of pictures in Silver Run as well. Like, reading Silver Run without color would just be criminal. Like, reading Silver Run without color, it just wouldn't be the same experience. I feel. Reading Silver Run without color just wouldn't be the same experience. Oh, can I insta-kill hydrants now by just running into them without even green throwing them? I think so. Nice. Yep, seems so. Great. No, I can't. Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was. Guess not. Weird. Come on. This is just bullshit. I'm sorry for speeding up there. And really, when I say I'm sorry, it's more to myself. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Fucking why? Jeez. So what's the deal with airline food? Why am I not in civilian though? Like, I'm definitely decisively faster than them. I definitely can kill them in one turn. It's a good potion. Jesus, what the hell? What the what? I don't even understand anything anymore. Sorry if I'm not very talkative now, but I've sort of rambled myself out, it seems. And also, I'm getting very tired. It's really exhausting. I suppose one more thing I could ramble about is something that everyone already probably has either thought about or read about or whatever the fuck. But it's like this SNES Online, NES Online that you get for being a member of Nintendo Switch Online. The games that are adding to it oh, sorry about that, I didn't mean to do that. That one was accidental, but the games that are adding to the NES Online and the SNES Online on Switch, that they used to add every month. They used to add 3 games every month. But probably like 6 or 7 months ago at this point, they said that they're gonna stop doing that, and they're just gonna release like 3 or 5 games or however many, just every now and again, which is kind of sad, but it at least means that, I don't know, the game will be better, but I hardly imagine it being very hard. You'd have to do much. It would take much manpower, but anyways. The games that have been added to it every so often are garbage, are just utter trash. Like just this last time they did it, like the only good game that anyone was in any way happy about was Donkey Kong Country. And even then, a lot of people were saying like, yeah, okay, sure, it's Donkey Kong Country, but I mean, nothing else is any good or anything anyone's ever asked for, or hell, most people have even heard of. And like, they still don't even have Earthbound on the SNES online, which I mean, people have been asking for since basically day one. At the very least, since the SNES Classic was actually, released, or not, sorry, not SNES Classic, SNES Online was actually, released. At least people have been asking for it. And someone put Mother 1 on the NES Online, which people have been asking for since day one. At the very least, day one since, that was launched. And to be honest, I really don't know why they haven't done that. Like, why? I just don't understand. Like, maybe I could understand why they're not doing Mother 1, even though I feel like they should do Mother 1 more than Earthbound. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love Earthbound as much as the next guy, but Earthbound has been re-released, a lot of different times. There's a lot of releases of Earthbound that people could, play and shit like that. But there's only been one official. Oh. But, sorry. There's only been one official English release of Mother 1, and that's on the Wii U. And that's on Wii U Virtual Console. And like, people, I played I played Earthbound, to death. Not that it's a bad thing, of course, Earthbound's a great game. And, playing it to death, that's a nice thing. Oh. You're just spamming B, actually. Or, well, spamming A. But, well, you know what I mean, but, But, putting Mother on the NES Online, I feel would be very nice. But I mean, really, ultimately, realistically, they should just put Earthbound and Mother on the NES Online, in NES Online, respectively. Because, I mean, there's really no reason not to. I mean, people have been asking for it for fucking ever. A lot of people are asking for it. No one's asking for, like, fucking, what's the new fucking, like, NES game? NES, like, dungeon crawler game? Like, no one asked for, or even heard of? Like, at least I haven't heard of it, ever. It's like, End or something? Like, who wanted that? Who wanted that? Who's played that? Who knows what that is? But, yeah, basically, I think I'm gonna end this one off. It's getting pretty late, and this has gone on for a while. I wanted to get the Sun Guts pill, but because it just wasn't on the cards. Another side caramel from the Dolls Clocks was in the cards, though. Which, I mean, that just sounds, I mean, But you know, I'm gonna end this one off right here. So see y'all next time, I suppose. Bye.